welcome everybody to the weekly Crypto Empire Sunday live stream. I want to thank everybody for joining me on a very special day because it is a holiday. Happy Easter if you do celebrate Easter out there. If not, well then happy Sunday. Regardless, I do want to thank you for taking some time out of your weekend and joining me as well as the rest of the Crypto Empire, because we do have a global audience here, for this epic live stream we are about to embark on together. We do have a lot to cover during this live stream, and I can see that we do have a few members of the Crypto Empire community already in the live chat, including Dre as well as Labradoodle. Dre saying welcome to Crypto Empire. Yes, welcome. And Labradoodle saying happy Easter. Absolutely happy Easter. Hope everybody is enjoying the day thus far. We also have Peters as well as David W in the chat. Welcome. We have a lot of scheduled programming to cover today. We're going to be going over, of course, the Bitcoin price action and the overall cryptocurrency market, because we have been in consolidation for quite some time now. And I do believe that price will be getting volatile once again, right? After periods of high volatility come periods of consolidation. And then after periods of consolidation, we have periods of high volatility again. So we'll be getting into all of that, including some metrics, some on-chain data, etc., etc. And then we'll be hopping into the altcoin market, taking a look at what is happening with our altcoins. Then we'll be going over news, NFTs, all of the like, so that you are completely informed and you know exactly what is going on in the cryptocurrency market, so that you can make your own informed decisions at all moments of time. Because remember, the key here is to always play from a position of strength and know what you are doing. You need to be 3 steps ahead of the competition, right? 3 moves ahead at all times. So without further ado, let's get right into today's scheduled programming. We also have Ramona saying hello. What's up, Ramona? How are you? We have 26 viewers and only 6 likes currently. Go ahead right now as well and smash up the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It does help boost this live stream to more viewers out there on crypto YouTube. Anyway, looking at the overall cryptocurrency market cap, we do have an overall market cap of $1.979 trillion. Bitcoin is trading at $40,266 with an overall market cap of $765 billion. So down quite a bit from that $1 trillion level. We'll see what does happen here in the coming days to weeks. But like I said, I do expect volatility to be picking up soon. We have Ethereum trading just over 3K with a $368 billion market cap. BNB holding very strong at $416. Then we have Solana, Cardano, Terra, Avalanche, Polkadot as our top 10. So Doge still holding strong. If you look at the gainers today, FTX up 13%. Interesting there. We'll be getting a little bit into FTX and their founder a little bit today in the stream. But interesting to see FTX up 13% on the day. And other than that, there are no real big gainers, right? Everything is in consolidation at the moment. I'm looking at the losers. No real losers either, right? Our biggest loser on the day is 5.3%. So everything is relatively sideways. And with that being said, let's hop right into the charts and go over the price action. First of all, we'll start with Bitcoin, of course, and then we'll get into some altcoins like Cardano here. We got Joe Ponzito saying hello. What's up, Joe Ponzito? Thanks for joining us on your Easter Sunday, my man. Hope everything is going well. So looking at the Bitcoin chart, starting out on the daily, nothing really has changed too much. As you can see, currently price is printing a symmetrical pennant on the daily here, coiling up and coming to an apex soon. So we're either going to be rolling over lower or we're going to be breaking out to the upside. We'll be going over those scenarios, but just know that price is most definitely coiling up for a move. I would expect the move to happen maybe tonight towards the weekly candle close or early this week. Now, let's actually go to a 3-day chart to take a very broad look at things before we really get into the nitty-gritty present. We got Elvis as well in the chat. What's up, Elvis? Thanks for joining us, saying hi, Connor. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you, Elvis. I appreciate that. What's going on, my man? All right, so looking at the 3-day chart, we are in one overall massive consolidation for the past year. Of course, we made that higher high at $69,000 in November, and we had that low last July of 2021. And price still, yes, there's a lot of bears out there right now. A lot of people are bearish, saying we're going to the 20K region, right? They had their thesis and hypothesis for doing that. But let's get into the bull case first of all. The bull case is we have macro higher lows. Price has an ascending consolidation structure right now. Okay? We haven't printed any lower lows on the macro. We're continuing to ascend, especially with our consolidation over here. All right, if we started to break some lows, yeah, that would concern me a little bit, but we're still holding this overall ascending triangle trend line that is just right here. So we're still holding that key trend line just above a demand zone, right? We tested that demand zone, then that huge cascade down, but we held the trend line. And of course, we still have a consecutive series of higher lows. We did make that higher high, but we failed to actually close above any key supply zones, okay? We got Alpha TA asking about the XMR exchange run. We'll be discussing that, my man. Don't think I'm not on top of that. I have the article right here. We'll be getting into that later on in the live stream. But yes, it is very exciting what is happening with Monero. As you guys know, I am very bullish on Monero. Huge supporter of the project. And for good reason. We'll be getting into those details later on in the stream, Alpha TA. So just stick with us until the very end of the stream. So looking at the chart, back to what I was saying, we still are printing higher highs and higher lows right now. All right, if we start breaking some lows, let's go back to a daily chart. For example, if we were to break this lower pivot over here at around $37,700, okay, then we could be in for some trouble. But we haven't done that just yet. We'll see if we do end up rolling over from this pennant that is currently printing. Personally speaking, though, right, I have been trading this entire kind of chop throughout these months of consolidation. And whenever we have kind of printed these, for example, over here in September, this is a very similar looking pattern right at the same level, right? You see my yellow dashed line of $39,700. That was the low over here in September, and that's our current low after this huge move down. I do want to measure this move down just to see the percentage on that. We're talking 18.5% on this move down. Over here in September, I do believe it was higher than 18.5. Yeah, it was 25%. In September of 2021. Nonetheless, we're using that same exact key support level over here, 39,800, and we're printing a pretty similar pattern of price coiling up in a pennant, and we broke up to the upside last time. I'll be showing you some other altcoin charts, for example, Cardano, same exact thing. I've traded Cardano very successfully, very profitably, taking these pennants that are forming after pullbacks, and I'm taking them long, and I've crushed it so far. All right, so I'm just going to keep on trading the way I have been trading because it's been working out. Nonetheless, we have this pennant forming on BTC, so we're going to see what does happen here if we do end up breaking to the upside or not. I want to drop this down to a 4-hour price chart so you can see the look. And basically, in order for us to really continue up higher, there is a very key resistance level over here at $44,000 on Bitcoin. This level right here, okay? So let's say we do end up breaking this pennant here to the upside, and we end up going right up here to this resistance level. A lot of confluence. There's a lot of trendline resistance here as well as structure resistance. So this is a big level to flip here on Bitcoin. If price can end up flipping 44K, closing above it, that would be mega, okay? That would pretty much put the bears not necessarily in their coffin, but that would lead me to believe on what I said in my video a few weeks ago in regards to Bitcoin going up and testing the $52,000 level. If we can get some closes, a close on the daily higher time frame above $44,000, I think that would be a very strong indication that we can go ahead and print a higher high past our high over here at 48,250 and go ahead and test this supply zone up here at $52,000, right? So this is a huge level over here on 44K. I'm very in the know that there are a lot of supply zones before that, right? We have many different supply levels. I have them all marked on the chart over here, as you can see. So there's a lot to eat through in terms of bulls getting through these resistance levels, these supply zones, and it's very basic. How does that happen? How does price go ahead and burst through supply zones? Well, you need more buyers than sellers. You need more demand than supply, because when there's more demand than supply, what happens? Price goes up to find the sellers. It wants to find the price that sellers are willing to sell at. So if there's so much demand, of course, that would cause the price to push up higher. Right now, we don't have a lot of retail demand in crypto whatsoever, right? The majority of people, what are they doing? They're going and living their life, going to work, hanging out with their friends, their family, etc., etc., not paying attention to crypto, because it's quiet. We're not seeing any huge epic pumps right now, which is fine. But you're here watching this live stream because you were preparing for the inevitable. Because the law of the universe, there is no light without dark. There are no red candles without green candles. There is no joy without pain. Okay, so right now we have one of those kind of, call it painful moments in crypto, even though it's really not that bad, right? We're just kind of going sideways. Yeah, I mean, price is down from last year. It was at $69,000. Now we're at $40,000. So there is no dark without light. There are no red candles without green candles. The inevitable is coming. It will come back eventually, but right now we have to wait for retail demand to step back into the market. And just to basically illustrate what retail demand does look like on the chart, one way we can see that is with volume. I've showed this before. I've showed this a lot to my Crypto Empire Premium Discord members. But if we look at this chart on the weekly, we can see pretty clearly what it looks like when retail demand is actually in the market, okay? So if we look at the volume bars on the bottom of my screen, really up until we hit that first peak over here at $64,000, you can see this volume is significantly higher than this volume over here towards the right. Okay, this volume on the right, it's not a lot of activity compared to what we saw in late 2020 and early 2021. This will come back, okay? The volume will come back. This is FOMO, fear of missing out retail volume, and this is what is absent from the market at the current moment in time. It will come back. We just need some kind of big catalyst because, of course, you know, retail loves to watch the news and the media. So when Elon Musk went ahead and bought that $1.5 billion of Bitcoin last year, retail lost it. They were like, oh, Bitcoin's the greatest thing ever. Elon's endorsing it. He bought $1 billion worth of it. I need to buy some too. So they need that social proof, right? This is the way that most people think. They don't want to go and do their own thing. They want to follow the herd for the most part. Here at Crypto Empire, we are the trend setters. We get into things early, right? We are before the masses because that's just how we do things. We can see what most do not see. We can see through the veil, okay? So just know that they will be coming back and they will be late to the party while you're here watching this right now. You will be early. Of course, you need to study on your own. You need to do your own research, find the picks that you do like, but they will come back, all right? So anyway, long story short, we're waiting for this breakout of this pennant right now. And, you know, if we go ahead and start taking out some of these pivot lows, that would not be a good look, right? That would not be good at all. If we go and start making some lower lows, it's possible that we would go ahead and test this consolidation low down here at 33K, all right? And if that does break, well, then we're going to go ahead and test this low over here. But my thesis, my bias remains towards the bullish side. And let's get into why right now. Let's move on a little bit. We'll be hopping back into the charts. But let's go over some other data that is very important to look at as well. But before I do that, let me go ahead and catch up with the live chat. What do we have going on today? What did you pop before the stream? Nothing, my man. I'm actually fasted right now. All I've had today was water. That's all. Let's see what else is going on. Alpha TA saying he really likes the channel. Awesome. Thank you. Glasshopper saying let's get some hype in the chat. Absolutely, Glasshopper. I appreciate your support, my man. We got Ead saying love your channel, Connor. With love from Bahrain, you are a legend. Sending that love right back at you, my man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Mateo asking about Casper. Yeah, well, we will take a look at Casper later on. Did you buy Panic Coin? No, I did not. Mateo, I couldn't get a GraviCat either, man. They sold out in a second, these GraviCats. And they are trading for a premium on the secondary right now, as expected, right? The collection was only 1,000. Let's just take a look at that very quickly because, as you guys know, I'm into the Terra NFTs. And GraviCats sold out very quickly. We discussed this in yesterday's video in regards to the Terra NFTs. Let's take a look at the GraviCats very quickly and see what the floor price is. 3.6 Luna floor price. And this was a very inexpensive mint as well. So if you did catch one of these, this was only 1,000 in the collection. If you caught one of them, congratulations. That is very good for you. You made some money today. Congrats. Glasshopper saying he's getting his orders in for the business license NFTs. Smart. I'll be having Francis on the channel actually early this upcoming week, and we will be having a live AMA where you can ask him your own questions in regards to the project. And I have a lot of questions I want to ask him myself. But anyway, I'm excited for that project, and really the success of the business license NFT does come down to the success of the overall Sandbox metaverse. And of course, Sandbox is one of the top metaverses out there. So as long as the Sandbox team can actually pull through and, you know, get their metaverse live, well then I expect a huge success for the business license NFT, which is why I'm so happy to actually support the project. We got Ramona in here as well. We got Moby Sage in the building. Moby, what is going on? Moby says, hey Connor, thanks for all the knowledge dropped this past week. Thanks for continued legendary content. Moby, my man, I am happy to do it. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue on with the stream. We got Wasim asking a lot about these different altcoins. Lorenzo, have you heard about Electronium? I have heard about Electronium, actually. Many years ago, a friend, when I was actually in Bali, was telling me about Electronium. I never actually invested into it, but yes, I have heard about that one. I heard it's a great, great coin. Do your own research. Anyway, let's look at On-Chain College today. So On-Chain College is a great Twitter account that provides a lot of great information in regards to the cryptocurrency market, specifically on-chain data in regards to Bitcoin. And Plan C talking about accumulation addresses are going parabolic over the last few months. So an address that is an accumulation address is defined as an address that has never spent funds. Okay, so people are buying Bitcoin, taking it off of exchanges, and sending it to wallets that have never spent any Bitcoin. What does this tell you? It tells you that a lot of people are accumulating it. I mean, I've been discussing this quite in depth over the past few weeks to months. And On-Chain College is saying that seasoned high conviction Bitcoin investors either hold/sell when price macro spikes and hold/buy during advantageous macro price ranges. All right, so we are in a huge macro price range. Basically, I showed you the chart already. We have the high of the range up here at $69,000, and we have the low of the range towards 30K down here. This is a huge macro range, and accumulation addresses are going through the roof. Big players are accumulating Bitcoin. Bitcoin is being siphoned off of exchanges at a very rapid rate. Where is it all going? It's going into wallets that have never spent Bitcoin whatsoever. All right, so a huge eruption is brewing underneath the surface right now, and this is why I can remain to have my bias on the bullish side and not turn bearish. There are a lot of people that have come over, a lot of very profitable, experienced traders. They're very good at what they do, that traditionally just trade the stock market, and they come over to crypto and they don't fully understand the big picture here, which is why we have a lot of people calling for things like 20K Bitcoin, 18K Bitcoin, etc., etc., etc. They're great traders, but they only look at one side of the story and don't look at the whole underlying picture. Because with Bitcoin and with cryptocurrency, there is an underlying current of the market. So if you only look at one piece of data, if you only look at the technicals at the price chart, you are most certainly missing a big piece of the puzzle. On-chain is extremely important in crypto. So to all the guys out there that are coming over from the stock market, etc., Forex, and you're just looking at the chart, you need to expand your knowledge and look at more pieces of data, because there is a lot happening underneath the surface. And if you don't take that into account, you can suffer, you can get wiped pretty much if you're bearish at the wrong time. And right now we have a local bottom printing. I do believe that this will be a local bottom. I would expect a bounce here at the very least. Where Bitcoin is currently at 40K, I would at the very least expect a bounce. Right, so like I said, that key level is at 44K. We'll see if we do get that test. If we do get the test and actually close above it on the daily, that would lead me to believe that we can go ahead and start to test the 52K supply zone that I have drawn out on the chart here. The supply zone in total is $50,300 up to $52,000. So we'll see what happens with this one, but I'm expecting volatility to pick up big time this upcoming week. Now let's get into some more topics on Twitter to discuss, and let's go over some tweets by Kobe today. If you don't know who Kobe is, he is an OG in the cryptocurrency space, but he's basically talking about the previous bull runs in crypto right? We had somebody bring up Electronium. This was a previous crypto pre-sale in 2017. And what happened back at the end of 2017 and early 2018, as well as in 2020 and early 2021, every single pre-sale, for the most part, not every single one, but there was a very high probability, especially in 2017, 2018, that if a new coin launched, it could be complete and utter garbage. But if it did launch, it would pump like crazy, and those who got into the pre-sale would end up making a lot of money. Kobe is saying that these days, or those previous days, are pretty much over now. We just got a $2.99 super chat from our guy, Mr. Sellers Holmes. Mr. Sellers Holmes, thank you for that super chat. It's actually a super sticker. I like that little hippopotamus animation that you did gift me with that very nice super chat. Thank you, Mr. Sellers Holmes. So let's go ahead and read Kobe's tweet right now. So he says, think the every single seed stage deal is free money. Era of crypto VC is probably over now, and if not yet over, then will be in the next couple of years. Investors will need to actually pick winners rather than just get into any round in the future. God bless. All right. So previously, you can get into any pre-sale and you would make 10x to 100x pretty easily. Those times are over. The market is saturated. People have woken up to pre-sales and how they work. So you need to be like a sniper if you do decide to invest into early crypto pre-sales, right? You need to select them with careful due diligence nowadays. You can't just get into every single one and expect them to do well like they have in the past. Those days are over. The market is maturing a bit. Yes, we still have, celebrities can launch their NFT project, sell it out, and then just completely rug pull their community and, get away with it. We've seen many examples of that over the past 2 years. A lot of big, social media stars launch their NFT projects or their coins, and it's just a total pump and dump. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if a day of retribution does come with those. I think that they probably should. But the days of easy crypto gains they're coming to an end. So you need to be smart and you need to be very precise with what you do actually go ahead and invest in nowadays. You can't just take a shotgun approach like Kobe says and spray and pray, because you'll probably go broke and lose it all. So very important stuff right there. We got Alpha TA saying Bitcoin is breaking lower. It is actually. Let's look at the 1 hour. So we'll see what does happen here. Remember, trend lines are areas, not exact price levels. So yes, it's breaking this trend line on my chart. But let's see if you can draw another one like so. I mean, this is a whole overall area right now on the chart. So see if these supports hold. And like I said, if we end up taking out these pivot lows, we could be in for some trouble. These pivot lows over here at around 37K. We have some at 36, 35, etc., etc. If we go start taking out those pivot lows, we are going to most likely test some lower levels on the chart. First of all, being the consolidation low down here at $33,000. So keep that in mind. The days of easy gains in crypto are not necessarily here anymore. Just be smart, okay? Do your own research on any new projects, and if it pumps 2, 3, 4x after the initial listing, like I always say here at Crypto Empire, look to cover your risk right away. Play with house money, right? If you catch a 4x on a pre-sale, it's never a bad idea to take out your initial and let the profits do what they have to do, and you're in risk-free completely. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So, by the way, guys, go and follow the Iced Out Lunables on Twitter. And if you want to get on the Hellhounds whitelist, they are running a giveaway. Right, as a member of the Iced Out DAO, I have retweeted the tweet to support the community at large. And I'm very excited for the Hellhounds Mint coming up on April 25th. If you haven't already watched my video yesterday about the Terra NFTs and all the new projects as well as many project updates, go ahead and watch that video. And follow me on Twitter as well at ccell_8. Now, this tweet that I did tweet 2 hours ago. So SBF, Sam, he is the founder of the FTX exchange, as well as Solana. So he is having a Crypto Bahamas seminar on April 26th to April 29th. And he decided to pick some very interesting characters for his renowned speakers and panelists, right? Not going to be getting into who these individuals are on an individual level, but if you know, you know, okay? And to me, I mean, this is just, it's pathetic, okay? This is pathetic. You got these dinosaurs on here that know nothing about crypto. Look into their past just a little bit, you would see that they are not renowned speakers by any means at all, right? They're pretty much like bottom of the barrel. So this is another concrete example of why Solana is trash. Okay, you support these people is trash. This is disgusting personally, right? This individual here. Not going to be getting into any politics. It's not about politics. It goes much deeper than that. But this is just another reason why I support decentralized blockchains, such as Cosmos Atom, of course, Terra Luna, built on the Cosmos software development kit. And if you don't know who actually founded Cosmos, well, it's a legend. His name is Jay Kwan. He actually did an interview with the YouTuber Crypto Cheeto the other day. I encourage you to watch that. But listen, Jay Kwan is the OG. Jay Kwan knows exactly what is going on. And this is a reason why I'm so bullish on Cosmos and the whole entire Cosmos ecosystem, right? You look at who is behind the project, who founded it, who's the core developers, right? Here's Jay Kwan's Twitter account. I mean, this might turn some people off. I don't really care. But, he tweets about, I always say here at Crypto Empire week after week that, we don't condone tap water here. That's not what we do. And here we have Jay Kwan, the founder of Cosmos Atom, confirming that as well, right? I'm not going to read these tweets, but I encourage you to go to his Twitter account and, look into what he is saying. Look at what he's tweeting about. And if you haven't already opened your eyes to what is happening around, this will definitely help you open your eyes. And this is the founder of Cosmos Atom. Cosmos Atom, if you look at the overall market cap, is number 23 in market cap with a $7.1 billion market cap valuation. This is no small-time project. This is, in my opinion, the leading cryptocurrency ecosystem. It beats Solana by a landslide. I can tell you that right now. All right. So if you still think, DCAing into a project like Solana is a good idea for you, so be it. But I would encourage you to look deeper than the surface. All right. Look deeper than the surface. A lot is going on. When you got to sell out like SBF promoting some chumps on his Crypto Bahamas seminar as world-renowned speakers, and you still continue to support that, listen, I'm not sure what's going on in your little brain, but I encourage you to do some research. Let's see what's happening in the audience today. We got Rigoberto saying Happy Easter, everyone. Absolutely Happy Easter, Rigoberto. Arturo Torres as well. What's happening, Arturo? Decoy plays. What is happening to Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is testing some support levels currently. We went over Bitcoin. Go ahead and rewind the live stream just a little bit and go over my whole entire Bitcoin analysis. We got Dre saying it sounds too centralized. Yeah, it does, Dre. Bob Franklin saying he wouldn't trust them. Alpha TA knows exactly what is going on. Solana is trash squared. I agree. I do agree with that. All right, guys, so I'm glad that we're all on the same page in regards to what is happening with SBF and his little crew of cronies over there on his little island. Let's go ahead and continue on with the live stream. So Terra Luna trading at $81. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Luna chart. And looking at Luna on the daily, we are in a demand zone currently. We do have this drop base rally demand zone on Luna, and this was the low from back in early March, okay? Back in early March, we were testing these levels, and we are currently in that demand zone right now. So obviously, this is very dependent on the overall market at large. What does happen here with Luna in the short term? Right, if Bitcoin ends up breaking up out of that pennant that I was demonstrating, then I would expect Luna to bounce pretty violently, because when Luna bounces, it bounces. As you can see, every time it bounces, it's a pretty significant move. So if Bitcoin does actually end up breaking up to the upside, well, I would simply expect Luna to also break to the upside as well, and at least go ahead back and test that 99-100 level that we have up here on Luna. So long-term macro, $80 for Terra Luna is a very reasonable price, right? Compared to where it was just a few days ago. It seems like last week. We're down 31% from the highs at 120. By the way, 120 we were expecting here. We did get exactly that. How do we know it was going to 120? Very simple. We use our tools that we have at our disposal. such as the Fibonacci extension. So if you pull the extension from this local high down to the local low, you can see that the 0.27 is exactly where price did turn around, okay? So if you don't know how to use the Fibonacci tool yet, I've made a full video elaborating on exactly how to use the Fib. Go watch that video, get up to speed, and then of course, practice on your own, because if you don't have any hands-on personal experience, you can read a textbook or watch videos all day, but until you get your hands dirty and do it yourself, you're not going to retain any knowledge. And reference experience is the most valuable thing in life, right? Going and trying different things and getting hands-on reference experience with different things will really lead you towards a path of overall long-term success, right? So if you haven't traded yet and you want to learn how to trade, the best way to do so is to basically start out paper trading and then get into obviously trading with live money once you've proven you have an edge in the market. But you need that hands-on experience to actually go ahead and learn. So you don't have hands-on experience, you're just a reader, a thinker, a textbook reader, right? And, you know, school is not the same as the streets, as they say. You got to have some street smarts as well. So go ahead and get your hands dirty a little bit. Get some real hands-on experience. Anyway, so yeah, Luna over here in demand currently. I would, like I said, if Bitcoin goes ahead and pushes out from that pennant, I would expect Luna to also go ahead and push out. If not, we do have a pretty key pivot low down here at around $72, $73, right? So not financial advice, but if you want to put some limits over here on Luna, 75 to 72 really. That's a pretty juicy area on the chart. And then after that, you know, we go to 66, 60, etc., etc. I wouldn't really expect these levels to get tested unless we have a huge overall macro breakdown in the crypto market, which I don't really expect to happen, but it could happen. It's happened many times in the past before. So that is Luna, right at around 80 bucks. Let's see what else is happening in the chat. We got Junk, my man. What is happening, Junk? What's up with Alice Finance, Mr. Seller's Home? So while we're on the topic of Terra Luna, we might as well talk about Alice. So Alice Finance is basically a new Web3 bank account, right, on Terra. So this does allow you to connect your bank to the Alice Finance app, and you can basically convert the money in your regular fiat bank account into UST and earn that juicy 19% APR percentage from Anchor Protocol. Right, so this is in beta testing right now. I actually did get my hands on a code to make my account the other day. But this is big, right? This is going to basically put the banks completely out of business. And they have virtual cards coming soon. These virtual cards are going to allow you to spend UST that you have in your Terra Station account in the real world. This is next level stuff right here. This is the future of money, right? Terra is, not financial advice, but Terra is the future of money, most likely, right? It's already a digital dollar. It's already the digital version of the US dollar, only it's decentralized. There's no one, central bank, central planner that controls the whole entire thing, that can, just artificially print it at will, right? Terra is backed by, of course, the Luna coin itself through a process called seigniorage, as well as Bitcoin now, and they're going to be adding Avalanche. I'm sure they're going to be adding Atom, Cosmos Atom, as well as a lot of other solid blue chip cryptocurrencies to back the value of UST. But this is major, all right? We will be able to spend UST in the real world going forward with Alice. So follow Alice on Twitter and stay up to date with their developments, because a lot of big things are happening over there with Alice Finance. Let's see what else is happening. Alpha TA is also on it. He knows about the debit cards coming up. Let's see, Moby Sage. Do you have an opinion on when you think Luna will eclipse BNB and stake its claim in the top 3? That's an ongoing process, Moby. That is an ongoing process. I mean, first things first, you can see that UST did actually just flip Binance USD, okay, in overall market cap to actually become number 13. So if we go to categories, go to cryptocurrency, then we go to categories, and then we go to stablecoins. Over here, we can take a look at the stablecoins by market cap. And UST is now number 3. Okay, so we did just flip BUSD. That's major. And we're on half of the exchanges that BUSD is on. And of course, compared to USDC and Tether, we are on a fraction of the exchanges that these are on. So as long as UST does keep on gaining market share, well then Luna will continue to rise in the ranks, because of course when more UST is minted, more Luna is burned, taken permanently out of the supply. Okay, so Luna is basically mathematically programmed to go to the top 3. When it will overtake BNB, I can't give you a timetable, but I would say, within the next few years, just to be conservative there. Let's see. We just got a $5 super chat from our guy Arturo Torres. Arturo, thank you for that $5 super chat, my man. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for that little sticker as well with the clapping hippopotamus. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Let's see what else is happening. Junk saying, "Stop, homie. Sorry for the rant. I'm normally much more positive." Hey, man, it's all good. I understand. Your feelings are warranted, Junk. It's all good. We got Glasshopper saying he had to buy an electric dragon egg on Easter. I think that's a pretty good pickup. I do hold an electric dragon myself. I minted it from the meteor shower. Now, if we look at these dragon eggs, and we go to the electric, let's see what the going rate is. So the floor goes from 16.5 Luna to 30. Right? So electric is, of course, a very scarce essence to have for your dragon. There's only 281 electric dragons. There's only about 210 psychic dragons. Right? So if you've been in NFTs, you should know that you want to go for the rare traits. You don't want to buy up the commons. Buying up the commons is fine, right? You can make great profits buying up commons and, flipping them later on. But if you really want the big bucks, it always does pay to go bigger with NFTs, all right? So the psychic dragons, the electric dragons, the darkness dragons, these are the rare traits. There are less of these. They are rarer. People pay a premium for the rare traits. Very simple, okay? So Glasshopper, nice move, my man. As a fellow electric dragon holder, I do think it's smart, and obviously you can place bids on these and try to get it for the lower list price, but the market is pretty woken up to the fact that electric dragons are rare, and which is why the floor is so thin, going from 16.5 to 30 to 40 very rapidly. So we'll get into some more NFT content later on in the stream. Just wanted to show that because we had a comment about it. Dunk Demonk saying, I think we got a flash crash coming up with an insane V-bottom recovery. That wouldn't be the first time that happened. So it's possible. Prepare for all scenarios, which is why you should never go all in. Always have some stable sitting on the sideline. Alpha TA laying it down in the chat. Thank you, Alpha. We got Schwim saying he immediately bought more Cosmos after my statement about Solana and Cosmos. I'm glad that you came to your own informed decision to do that. And I also agree with your decision there, right? For the obvious reasons I already stated. Mateo, what do you think about the Anchor protocol? I think it's great. I made many videos on how to use Anchor protocol in the past. If you just want to deposit UST and earn a very nice 19% on your money, or if you want to borrow against your assets such as Ethereum, Luna, Atom, Solana, AVAX, etc., they're going to be having all those to borrow against. So, yeah, I love Anchor protocol personally. UST can be top 10 in a month if it keeps steady growing. Yeah, I think so. I do think so. Are you bullish on XRP? Arturo, good question. So XRP, let's talk about it for a second. I'm bullish on XRP. Well, no, not really, to answer your question. I'm a fan of decentralization. We have a large audience in the cryptocurrency space that has this theory that XRP is going to be the next edition of the current financial system, and they use words like quantum financial system and other lingo. And personally speaking, I don't buy it whatsoever. Okay, XRP, you can look at the overall supply, is 100 billion tokens, currently circulating at 48.1. Of course, the army is probably going to gang up on me and say, "Oh no, they're burning and all this other stuff, etc., etc., etc." Look, they've been dumping this on the market for years. That's one thing. Another thing, it's centralized, right? You can say the XRP ledger is completely decentralized, etc., etc. You can have all these counter arguments. Look, I don't like it. I trade it. I have no problem trading XRP, but to hold it and to think that it's going to be the future, I don't buy it whatsoever. Personally speaking, I am more into decentralized economies such as Cosmos Atom, Terra Luna, Thorchain Rune, etc. Right, all the projects that I always talk about here in the channel. Now, XRP we've traded very successfully in the past. Right over here in early February, I called this move. I traded this move perfectly. Okay, this is at the time. If you guys don't remember, everybody was saying we were going to go lower. Look, when the market is already down 56%, most likely sellers are exhausted a little bit, okay? So over here, we had the entire world, for the most part, saying that, oh, the market's going to break down. We're going to 20K Bitcoin. I made a video calling out this trade exactly. Go back and watch it in early February. And, all targets were hit in the trade. Anyway, so I can trade XRP all day, but, to hold it in my portfolio and to say that it's like the next best thing, no, never. Never. And Monero as well. We got some people in the audience saying. So yeah, that's my stance on XRP. Let's see. Are you into FXS? No, not really. Frax. Not really too into Frax, but I know a lot of big DeFi Ethereum guys are extremely bullish on Frax. But me, personally, you guys know my stablecoin pick. It should be pretty obvious. And by the way, all the people that are into Frax think that Terra is Ponzi, is their exact lingo for that. But listen, I'll be laughing all the way to the bank in regards to those statements, right? They're just kind of, they attack what they don't understand, basically. That's a very common human instinct, to attack and what you don't understand, to defend your beliefs, because humans are all about beliefs. Our belief systems have a large degree of our behavior at large. So when your belief systems are attacked or questioned, people get very defensive and they go ahead and attack back. So that's what happens a lot with the XRP army, the Ethereum maximalists, right? They see Terra gaining market cap and a lot of attention with their stable coins. They feel threatened, so they go ahead and attack and call it a Ponzi scheme. This is basically defense. This is what beta males do. It's weak. It's very weak. So I don't condone that kind of behavior. Anyway, moving on. We got Jasper saying, "Hi, Connor. Thanks for the stream and happy Easter." Thank you, Jasper. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Kavaskus. "I still want a water dragon and a dark dragon to get most of the traits. My psychic and electric dragons are going to be my mains." Awesome. Sounds like you've been doing your research and planning your dragon fleet. I've also been planning my dragon fleet. I have 7 dragons currently. Vajra, any thoughts on the Vertex protocol and the Terra ecosystem? Have you had a chance to take a look at it? I have not had a chance to look into Vertex protocol, so I cannot speak on it. Let's see. Glasshopper talking about the Psychic Dragons. What do I think about Valdir protocol? Never heard of Valdir protocol. Kitchen Pharmacy. Connor, what's your opinion on NEAR? So NEAR is a great coin. NEAR is a great asset. If you look at what the institutions are holding, they are heavily backing NEAR protocol. So I'm pretty sure, the last time I checked, the order of institutional investments in crypto are Polkadot as the main institutional investment, then Oasis Rose as the next top institutional investment, and then it's NEAR protocol. So NEAR protocol has some very, very big backers, and they have their own Ethereum virtual machine blockchain as well, so it's fully compatible with all the Solidity decentralized applications, etc. So that is very good for onboarding. But there's a lot of competition in the layer 1 space, and this is just another layer 1. It's number 17 in market cap already. Now, I mean, this is kind of fundamental. Let's just go take a look at the technicals and see what the chart is telling us. So, looking on NEAR, I think somebody brought this up last week. which is why I have these zones marked on my chart. And we do have this supply zone at the all-time high. And, you know, I was saying how basically we're pretty high up on the curve right now. All right, price went ahead and tested supply, got rejected. Now, if Bitcoin breaks to the upside and the market turns bullish, and then we have, you know, some announcements like some big corporation or celebrity starts to back Bitcoin and buy it and all this other, you know, big crypto frenzy hysteria, well, then NEAR could easily break out into all-time highs. But it's right at its all-time high levels right now. And it's coiling up for a move. So, I mean, this is going to break in the overall market direction here. It is quite uncertain. Like, this can go either way here. So I'm not going to really, you know, call for something. But, you know, my buy is to the upside. And that 44K level needs to get broken through on BTC. And if that does happen, you know, if Bitcoin goes ahead and tests 52K, well, then I'm sure NEAR would break into price discovery. Because altcoins tend to follow in the trajectory of Bitcoin. That's just kind of how it works. Let's see what else is happening. A lot is going on in the chat today. I can't even catch up with it. We got Alpha TA talking about exactly what XRP is. Go ahead and read that in the chat. My guy Alpha TA is clearly aware of what is going on. Mateo saying XRP is Doge competition. Yeah, pretty much, right? People have Dogecoin. They probably hold XRP as well. Not talking bad about anybody out there, but I'm just saying that's kind of the audience that it attracts. It's not the most intelligent audience. Not taking any stabs at anybody, but hey, you can do what you want. You can do what you want. Anyway, what else is going on? Hi, you did not cover A0. It's already gone high. I made a video about A0 in the past before it did actually launch, but you're correct. I have not made an update video about it since it did launch. A lot of people in the stream chatting today. I absolutely love to see it. Can't really spend so much time going through it all. So with that being said, let's get into some Terra NFT news. We've already been going for 47 minutes. Time is flying by. All right, before we get into NFTs, let's go over Monero. So Monero, top pick, blue chip. Cream of the cream privacy coin. All-time high is $542. Currently trading at $238. Now, there are some talks in the town, and I've known about this for, I want to say 6 to 8 months. The thesis that centralized exchanges are selling more Monero than they actually have and not allowing withdrawals. And this article, keep in mind, this is kind of a centralized media source, so take everything with a grain of salt. But this article is saying how a group of Monero enthusiasts, apparently fed with centralized exchanges, has said on social media that it's planning an XMR bank run on April 18th. The so-called Monero run on the 8th anniversary of the coin's launch is a reaction to what community members see as a lack of transparency over Monero, including allegations that central exchanges are suspending XMR withdrawals and misrepresenting reserves. Looks more and more like exchanges are paper trading Monero and lying about how much they have to customers. Opt out, get those keys off of exchanges, and actually own your XMR. Information security engineer and Monero enthusiast Seth Simmons wrote on Twitter. So, and here's our beta over here, Sam. Anyway, so yeah, Monero is the top privacy coin, and there's a pretty good chance, it's very fishy how a lot of exchanges are completely suspending Monero withdrawals. And you can't see how much they're holding, obviously, because Monero is a privacy coin. So there's a lot of ideas out there that these centralized exchanges are basically lying about the Monero that they're holding and just continuing to sell it, and not letting anybody withdraw it. So this would cause an obvious bank run. And that would, a bank run is basically when everybody pulls their money out of the bank, or in this case, out of the exchange. And this is going to cause the price to, in theory, go through the roof, right? So we'll see what happens. If you don't have any Monero, good luck in the future, I would say. not financial advice. But this is very interesting here. Now it's getting some publicity. And I am excited to see how it does play out. I mean, we see it in the mainstream press, so it's probably not going to happen tomorrow, right? Because they don't necessarily give accurate reporting. But that is your update on Monero for the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart. And Monero is holding very strong compared to a lot of other cryptos out there. Right, you can see Monero is not phased at all. This is a daily chart. This is literally like picture perfect ascending accumulation. Like picture perfect ascending accumulation. Very small, narrow candles, steadily trending upwards. All right, this is getting bought up. This is getting bought up a lot. And this price action tells you the whole story. This could, in theory, obviously go and have a huge green candle. We are in resistance. Right, we have a pretty big resistance level at 250. But that does go get flipped, and we're into the supply zone starting at $300. And then we flip that supply zone at 300. We go and test 500. We're in all-time high territory. And then it's in price discovery. So Monero looking good. It's one of those coins where you really can't get enough of it. Keep in mind, there are only 18.1 million Monero in circulation. Right? So the hypothesis of the exchanges holding Monero and lying about the amount that they're holding is warranted. This is a scarce asset. There's only 18.1 million coins. You can mine it. It's been around for 8 years. It's all in circulation. So it's very interesting times for the XMR privacy coin community. A0. A0 is a great coin. Good layer 1. Obviously, it's unproven right now. But, I mean, the chart speaks for itself, right? This thing launched at 10 cents. Now it's at $2.65. So, I mean, everybody who invested in the pre-sale or early on is in huge profits. So, there could definitely be a big profit-taking event eventually. I think that the community is mostly diamond-handed, though. Right, so just keep that in mind if you just want to jump in and throw in your life savings at something like this. I would be careful. Know that most people are in heavy profits right now, and they will eventually realize those profits. So don't be exit liquidity, at least not with your entire portfolio. Do what you got to do there. Elvis saying that Kitchen Pharmacy is referring to Vader protocol. Vader, yeah. So Vader was very hyped up last year, and I never got on the hype train personally because I've been around for quite a bit, and I've seen how a coin just pops up out of nowhere, and every single big Twitter account, every single one, starts to talk positively about it. And then you get these random YouTubers as well, calling Vader protocol after it's already up like 600%. So I stayed away from it, and it's down 94% from its all-time high. And, people were saying how I was going to be, compete with Luna and stuff like that. I never dug into the fundamentals, and I wouldn't touch it personally with Vader protocol. Nothing against it. I don't know a lot about it, but it's not my top pick by any means. Mateo asking about Casper. Go look at Casper. All right, looking at Casper Network. Nothing's really changed too much with Casper. I mean, this is one huge range. Price has been trading sideways in one huge range for 8 to 10 months now. We have our buy level down here highlighted in green every time prices came into this buy level. Sorry, just getting a phone call. Bear with me one moment. An important phone call too. To write a little text message. One moment. All right, problem solved. We'll take care of that after the live stream. Anyway, looking at Casper again. We have been in one big trading range for 8 to 10 months. And price is still in the range. So we have our buy zone down here at 6 cents. And this has been holding very strong. Every time price has dropped into our buy zone, it has pumped out of it. So we are... This looks like it could be a local bottom. Every time I've seen these pennants form on the charts, you know, when we have these long drawdowns and then periods of consolidation, they've been breaking to the upside. So if history does rhyme again, then this does look like it could break to the upside. And what do we have as well? We have a low, higher, high, and then another higher low as well. So could be at the start of a little mini uptrend here on Casper. And that's Casper. Let's see what else is going on today. Sorry, my phone's blowing up right now. Give me one moment. This is an important client, so I do have to answer him in the middle of the stream, so I apologize about that, but man's got to do what a man's got to do sometimes, right? This is big boy business over here. Anyway, continuing on with the live stream. Let's see what else is going on. Glasshopper. Connor, thanks for all the education. I became a lifetime member. Glasshopper, I greatly appreciate your support, and I greatly appreciate you becoming a lifetime Discord member as well. You're very active in the Discord, and it's a pleasure to have you in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord community. And, you know, it just goes to show you, to anybody watching right now, the Crypto Empire Premium Discord is for everybody who wants to get to the next level within their own crypto experience, their own crypto journey, right? You can go ahead and take a look at my website, see what's going on over there, because the Premium Discord group, listen, it does... I don't want to give you any false expectations, but it does pay for itself, right? Our members crush it. You've seen my videos with NFTs, right? Even if you just took the iced out bull call, you're up 34K right now. You can buy 17 lifetime memberships with that. So there is no excuse. If you think this is expensive, you got to change your mindset. It's actually dirt cheap for the value that you do get. And that does bring me to my next point. If you guys recall, if you were watching my live stream last week, I was mentioning how the price of the Premium Elite Trading course is going up. This is the last time to get it for underneath $1,000. If you want to learn how to trade from a certified, proven, profitable expert, it will never be available for below $1,000 ever again. So go to my website, cryptoempireco.io. Go ahead and get yourself the Premium Elite Trading course. And you also get 2 free months of the Discord with that as well. So it's really a no-brainer. And, you know, we have lifetime members in here. We have many Premium Discord members in here as well, and you know, you're more than welcome to join us. So I would love to see you inside. Go to my website, and all the information is right there for you to make your own informed decision. But obviously, you know what the correct decision is. We'll see you inside. Anyway, continue on with the live stream. Let's see what's happening. Kind of sidetracked a little bit. Let's see, Mateo, what are your thoughts on your amount of followers? I mean, 26K is a lot, but your contest is one of the best of the crypto space. I'm really worried that someday you might get tired of YouTube. Hey, Mateo, good point. So listen, I've been going for 13 months now. I understand that channels blow up, and there's a lot of channels that have gotten way more attention that I've gotten over the past year. And that's cool with me, because it is not about the number of followers. It is about the impact that you are making and the information that you do provide. And really, like I've said from the start here at Crypto Empire, I'm not doing this for tomorrow. I'm doing this for 10, 15, 20 years down the line. I will be here. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. This is it. Crypto Empire is the leading cryptocurrency source, right? You're in the right place right now. So yes, a lot of people have gotten a lot more attention than me on YouTube. That's fine. But listen, I know what I'm building here. I know what I'm building for the long term, and I'm not going anywhere. This is where we dominate the crypto market. If you're not with us, you are against us. I greatly appreciate your support, Mateo, and everybody else in the live stream right now. And, I'm excited for the future. Will I get tired of YouTube? I mean, who knows what the future does hold? There's a lot of other social media platforms out there that do get a lot more attention and you can grow quicker. But like I said, I'm not doing this only for the number of followers. Yes, it's great for a vanity metric, social proof, to have 1 million, 100,000 subscribers on your channel. I will get there one day. I know I will get there. I'm not worried about that. But in the meantime, I'm focused on what I'm building over the numbers on the screen. So great question, Mateo. Allows me to elaborate on the long-term vision of Crypto Empire. Just know that I'm not going anywhere, okay? And I'm here to stay, and I'm here to dominate the crypto market. And I would love to have you. I appreciate having you on my side for this journey. What else is happening in the chat? Let's see. Juno. Take a look at Juno. Juno took a hit after that big proposition, and it was a healthy pullback, honestly, because it was a bit inflated. Juno, this thing launched, full community fair launch, only to Atom stakers, got a lot of attention, a lot of popularity, went through the roof. A lot of big whales staking their Atom got a huge amount of Juno. So they're going to take some profit, and a lot of people got scared off with Proposition 16. Right, we're down 65% from the all-time high now. Long term, I'm very bullish on Juno. It will recover, in my opinion. Right, that's my opinion. You should form your own opinion. But yeah, I like Juno a lot. I think it's a great project and has a lot of potential going forward in the Cosmos ecosystem. And right now, you're getting it 65% off from its all-time high price. We got A Nick. What's up, A Nick, my brother? Thanks for your support. Dunk the Monk. How active is the Discord? I'm in there every day, my man. Every day. Let's see. All right, guys. So we covered a lot in the stream, but we're not finished yet. We've been going for 1 hour and 2 minutes. I didn't get to everything that I want to talk about, so of course, you got to finish what you start. So let's go talk about some NFTs. So the Gravity Cats did mint this morning, minted out instantly. And now the floor price, let's refresh this page. Floor price is currently 3.6 Luna still. Okay, so anybody who minted is in a profit right now. Of course, like I said in my NFT video yesterday, mints are great because it's like playing the lottery. In a way, you can get a super rare mint and make instantly, tens of thousands of dollars if you want to sell it, or you can hold it if you're a collector, no problem. But mints do give you that opportunity, that dopamine hit, to get instant satisfaction if you pull a good mint. There's no better feeling than minting a rare NFT and knowing that, you just pretty much printed thousands of dollars out of nothing. It's a great feeling, right? Any of my adrenaline junkies out there know what I'm talking about. But now coming up, we do have the Hellhounds on April 25th. This will mint out instantly. So if you're not whitelisted, if you're not holding any Hellcats, I wish you luck in the public mint. It will be tough, right, to mint Hellhounds in public. Luna Wardens as well. I'm expecting another sellout with Luna Wardens. Now, after my video yesterday with Luna Wardens, I did mention it. I had a lot of people reach out to me in DMs asking, how to get on the whitelist, if I have any whitelist spots, etc., etc. I don't, but after I got so many requests, I went ahead and I reached out to the Luna Wardens team saying, like, look, I have a community of engaged members that want some whitelist giveaways for Crypto Empire. They haven't gotten back to me yet. So listen, if you guys want to make your voice heard, make the Crypto Empire voice heard, go in their Discord, the Luna Wardens Discord, tweet at them saying that we are one of the most active NFT communities in Terra. We have a proven track record of success supporting top projects. Let us have some whitelist spots and we will support your project. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? So I would love to do some giveaways for a Luna Warden's whitelist. If you guys want to go ahead and make that happen, I've already reached out to them. They haven't gotten back to me yet. But the more the merrier, right? The more energy that we put towards it, the more we can make it happen. Because you need to be holding like 3 Luna Bulls, 2D or 3D, or 3 Skeleton Punks, 2 Hellcats. So it is a costly whitelist. I'm on it, right? Because I'm holding those NFTs. But a lot of people aren't. So if you want to get a whitelist spot for Luna Wardens, let's do a Crypto Empire giveaway. Let's get in touch with them and get them to fork over some whitelist spots for the community at large. But yeah, this is going to mint out instantly probably as well. Now looking on Random Earth. So Derby Star is 8.7 Luna floor. This is on the rise. Hero 8.7 Luna floor as well. Also on the rise. Luna Bulls 14.5 Luna floor. The GP 55 Luna floor. And then the Dragons we have an 8.5 Luna floor. Alright, so these NFTs are in consolidation right now. And we will be able to customize our dragons soon. And they will be hatching within 1 to 2 months. It's going to cause the price of these to go through the roof, in my opinion. Also, if we look at Wrecked Wolf floor, I checked it last night, was 13 Luna. Okay, that's like a 6.5x from the mint price. Where are you, Wrecked Wolf? Over here. So the floor price of these is 13 Luna, okay? So Terra NFTs are hot, and they're only going to be getting hotter. For example, a project just minted last week, Lunita. And personally, I had no intention of minting this except for like 2 days before, because I saw how much attention there was for the project, right? In terms of fundamentals, I mean, come on. There are no real fundamentals. But this is a picture. It's a picture, right? There's nothing special about this, but there's so much hype in Terra NFTs right now that, you know, they're trading for a premium, and there's just so many new market participants that want to get in on the action, okay? Now, I'm not saying anything bad about this project if you hold the NFTs, all right? I don't want to offend anybody, but let's be real for a second. I mean, if you look at their roadmap, like I don't know. But this goes to show you the fact that this minted out like in 2 minutes, that there are a lot of new market participants in these NFTs, okay? So keep that in mind. Terra NFTs are only going up. And if you look at Ethereum, if you look at Solana, these projects that offer nothing mint out and they sell for a premium, and you know the space gets very saturated, okay? So it's not happening on Terra yet. So be careful. Of course, I'll let you know when I think that's starting to happen. But with these new projects, you have to select them carefully. I don't mint everything, right? I'm pretty selective with my mints, and you know my hit rate does kind of speak for itself at this point. Anyway. Kitchen Pharmacy, please, when you mention some of these things, help type what you were referring for us to get on board to mints, because your accent is quite difficult to comprehend most time. Please, respectfully. So to mint your NFTs, Kitchen Pharmacy, for example, for Hellhounds, you need to hold, or not Hellhounds, Luna Wardens, you need to be holding their partner NFTs. If we check out Discord, pull up the Discord real quick. This is not my account, so I'm not sure exactly where it is, but we will find it. I'm not going to do that right now, but go to their Discord, Kitchen Pharmacy, go to their whitelist section of Luna Wardens, and the instructions are typed out there for you to easily understand. I'm sure you will be put in the right direction as well when you ask questions in the Discord, right? Go ahead and ask some questions. They have a full team, full time, ready to answer all of your questions as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up this live stream. It is Easter Sunday right now. I can't spend all day here looking at the screen with you guys. Of course, you know, a lot of people say you shouldn't work on Easter Sunday. For me, this is not work. I enjoy doing this, and I am appreciative that we have, you know, 43 community members right now watching me live also enjoying the live stream, right? To me, this is not work by any means. Of course, it helps me, grow my channel, etc., produce content, but I don't really consider this working. And I'm glad that you guys are here for the ride with me. We got a lot of work to do. We're still in our infancy here at Crypto Empire, like I was talking about previously when I got a question about that. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining me this Sunday, this Easter Sunday, for the weekly Crypto Empire live stream. Or if it's already Monday for you, I hope that you're having an amazing day as well. It's time for us to go ahead and conclude the Sunday live stream and get on with our days. And we got Woody just popping in right now. What's happening, Woody? Saying Happy Easter. And Glasshopper is saying quality, not quantity. That's one reason I love this channel. Thank you, Glasshopper. I appreciate all of your support. Do you think Terrabots is a long-term play? Discord not too active. So CG, I do hold a Terrabot that I minted many months ago now. But in terms of a long-term play, I wouldn't put emphasis on it like that. And yeah, Mr. Seller's Home saying to go ahead and join the Discord because all the information is in there. Yes, myself, my team, we're very active in the Discord. We answer all questions as well as provide new, relevant, accurate information on a daily basis. So before I do go ahead and change my screen around to just my face, like I said, this is your last opportunity. I'm going to put an alert in my Telegram group as well. But the Crypto Empire Premium Elite Trading Course will never be below $1,000 ever again. This is your last chance. Go ahead. You also get 2 free months of the Discord, right? All the information about both of my services are right here on my website, cryptoempireco.io. With that being said, it's time to go ahead and wrap up the live stream. I do want to thank everybody for joining me. We did cover a lot. A lot of interesting topics were discussed today, including, of course, the Bitcoin analysis, some altcoins, some stuff about FTX and Solana, and why I'm more bullish on the Cosmos Atom ecosystem, decentralized economies, than these centralized economies, for obvious reasons. I'm glad that a lot of my community does actually agree with my outlook on this stuff. That's very important that we are on the same page. But, of course, we are always able to agree to disagree at the same exact time. With that being said, it's time for me to go. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing rest